And we're rolling! Welcome back.
Film.
Yeah.
Safe.
He's Steve.
And he's the devil!
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
We're back.
Okay, what's going on?
Right. We have a point here, and I doubt we're going to go off it much. It's about why we don't like the book series and the movie Twilight.
I don't like Twilight.
Oh no.
Oh my god!
As you see up there, it's called Steve and the Devil. I don't like Twilight. This was because of last episode we talked about Twilight for like a brief second.
Yeah. And it was just, we tried our best not to rant in that last episode because, hey, we had better things to talk about that then.
Yeah.
But now, we've kind of realised how much we've got to warn the world against this unvampiric piece of garbage,
This
really.
Horrid, basically aborted ideal of a... Oh, okay. Here's the main reason why we don't like Twilight. I know basically all the books because...
See, I'm quite ignorant to it. However, I did watch the first film.
Why did you watch the first film?
To find out what the hype was about.
Really? I can tell you about all the books, so do you want to explain the first film, then I'll do the books.
Okay, the only thing that got me, I think I've got 3 main bullet points here, guys. 1, vampire baseball. 2, sparkling vampires. And 3, the whole fucking thing.
The whole thing, really. Alright, cool. Alright, Steve, do you want to go into that in more detail? Are you alright with that?
I think I'm gonna, save up my rant
Alright.
and then let loose later.
Basically, alright, Twilight, the whole series. I know a lot about it. Alright. First book. Bella moves to Forks with her mother, hates the idea of going to Forks, and that's when this whole thing happens. She's in school,
Right.
she goes to PE class, yada, and she meets Edward Cullen. Edward Cullen being the vampire, of course, right? There was one funny part in the movie, from what I've been told, right? I'm not going to watch the movie, because you'll see as I go along how much I dislike the idea.
I think you'd develop rabies if you watched it.
Right, so basically, right, Edward Cullen,
Yeah.
right, meets up with the girl, the car's going to hit her, he stops it, he goes, have you heard of superhuman strength? Google it. And then all the girls in the audience go, oh my god, it's a pop reference, I get it. It's like, oh my god. The film seems like it's too long. It's just... Also, the book's really badly written. There's a part where Bella goes, my mother looks just like me.
Yeah, I heard that was the worst description ever.
Yeah, it's like, my mother looks just like me.
And then she doesn't describe herself.
Yeah, this is usually used by writers so the reader can put themselves in the feet of the character. It happens. It's pretty cool. But you don't do that. It's just... The book's generally bad. It just seems like a masturbation aid for teenage girls, from what I've seen.
Even though its whole message is against that. Or it might not be, because to abstinate from sex, but frapping, I'm not sure what their whole idea
is the whole idea of Twilight abstinence?
Yeah.
But
even though in the second book they get pregnant.
Yeah, she gets pregnant.
Maybe it's something against abortion.
Oh. You know vampires, right? How do they create sperm if they're dead?
Yeah, because sperm lives.
But they're dead.
I know, so dead sperm.
That doesn't make logical sense at all.
What doesn't make logical sense to me is, you know, if a vampire goes into daylight,
they die.
Yeah, they die, and like every conventional vampire film we've seen, even bloody. Well, Dracula, he was out in the daylight, but that's because he's Dracula.
Yeah, he went to a low-powered vampire. Yeah.
But to sparkle,
just
to draw attention to yourself.
I'm sparkling. You're beautiful. And this is the best quote ever. I'm not sure if this is in the book, but I've heard it, and just tell me if I'm wrong. Right, it's this. Loads of girls wish their boyfriend bought them diamonds. My boyfriend's made of diamonds. If that's in the book, that just breaks me down. I've heard it in reference to... Also, this whole thing on Facebook and everyone going, Team Jacob, Edward. You know who team I am? Team motherfucking Blade. Just kill them all.
Thank you. If you incorporated Blade into any of the Twilight films, you'd see a much better film, you know? And I know we're kind of doing a movie review here. And I feel bad because that's nostalgia critic, yeah?
Yeah, that's
fucking
correct.
Best guy for it.
We can't put him in our tags.
We can't because, well, we're not...
nothing like to critic. Yeah. But yeah, that aside... Twilight... It's really hard to get words out of how bad it... Oh, okay, let's just move on with another book. Alright. In the new movie, New Moon, funny enough.
That's funny, isn't it?
New Moon, in which it tells of the werewolf known as Jacob.
Yes,
as I said earlier, Team Jacob. Jacob somehow in the movie looks like a fox. He looks like a very cuddly? Yeah, that's it. Very cuddly sort of creature. You know, not like the werewolf that we would know. You know, like the werewolf that would rip somebody to shreds.
Oh yeah, that would
Destroy their friends, destroy their family.
because a werewolf has no consciousness.
Alright, please, guys, if any of you know about movies, please compare Twilight's transformation of a werewolf to
American Werewolf in London.
That's it. And see which one's more werewolfy.
Yeah.
Is it just a now I'm a doggy, or just his bones break.
Yeah.
It's such a powerful scene.
Tis indeed.
Compared to Twilight, which they can knock out like 10 a penny.
You know what I feel now, right? I know we talk about Twilight and how much we hate it, and a lot of people can relate to it, but I feel that we may be boring the viewer by talking about a boring subject.
Yeah, I know.
And I personally apologise to the masses for this rant.
Yeah, I'm really, really sorry.
But it's just one of the things you need to get off your chest and post on the internet, I suppose.
I can just imagine somewhere that woman who wrote Twilight's getting richer, and like, people complain to her, she's like, make a video about it on the internet, nobody will care. It's true. You guys don't really have to care. You can like say, "Oh, you guys suck. You guys." It's all right.
Yeah,
this is just our view.
Fine.
Twilight is craptacular.
It's fucking awful.
I can't understand how many girls have just reported. I once had an argument with a girl saying, "Aren't vampires basically?" This is what I've heard like years back. I've read about it. It said vampires, souls of demons that possess the bodies of the living with the same memories, so they gain the power to manipulate those who the person once knew to gain sustenance in the form of blood. Yeah. Right? Now, when I told that girl that, she was, no, because in the world there has to be good vampires. I was like, why? Aren't they just like...
That's against their intrinsic qualities.
It's
against their innate fucking ideology.
I know.
It makes no sense.
Why should they be good?
They have no reason to.
Why should they have an alignment? Surely humans to them should seem like a sub... Like,
yeah, it's a
food.
lower animal.
It's just like, no, sorry. The thing that gets me in Twilight, like he got with the baseball thing, it's just vegetarian vampires.
Sorry, can I just say this? The whole concept of vegetarianism, you do not eat a living thing.
Yeah.
Fair enough. Okay, that's cool. Don't eat meat. Yeah.
Okay.
However,
yeah,
to be a vampire, vegetarian, you eat deers. If I was to tell any vegetarian I know, and I said, it's cool if I eat venison, because that's vegetarian.
It's like, no.
Edward destroyed a whole movement of people who are trying to make themselves more morally valued. They're destroying a movement which cares for the welfare of other living things, whilst he's just a made-up character who continually sees animals and says he's vegetarian. He's a hypocrite.
If they just changed the word vegetarian to humanist, a humanist vampire, that'd be fine.
They would have got away with that.
Yeah, it's like, he's humanist, so he believes that human beings should be like separate because they're intelligent just like us, we're vampires. Yeah. Also, quick little thing about the second book, right? In the first book, okay. Second book, why did you just contact Edward with your psychic powers? What? Yeah, you have psychic powers, what? When did this come in? Oh, when we needed this to work in the plot line.
Okay, so vampires have turned into Alakazam.
Alakazam! No, think about it. Alakazam! Do you remember Legacy of Kain?
Yeah.
Legacy Kain had certain abilities, but I don't remember him having exactly psychic powers. He had certain little gifts, like he could fly, little things like that. I don't remember anything like, no, that bothered me. Oh, so many bad things about Twilight, but you know what, guys? Now I've got this off our chest. The next video, we promise, will be more random chats about a point which we're not sure what it will be till later on. Guaranteed
more laughs, and if this one was funny, I'm glad, because we achieved an aim which we didn't even set out to achieve.
Yeah, in all honesty, we just wanted to tell you guys why we hate Twilight.
Why we hate it.
More about us.
Yeah, if you want to hear about us. Or unless you're one of them fangirls out there on Twilight who is anything about Twilight and goes, oh! Fuck you. Right, this has been The Devil.
This has been Steve. Peace out,
bitches.